Welcome to my Week 2 battle for Shuckle Premier League. We are facing off against Kyleaye. We were able to win last week against Mephisto, starting the season at 1-0, and hopefully we can continue that trend this week. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like the video and consider subscribing to the channel down below. I just reached 1,000 subscribers, so I am thrilled. Thank you so much for the support all of my years of playing Draft League. It's been great, and I really appreciate the support that everyone has received for their week 1 videos and their draft analysis. So, is that right? Analyses? So make sure you check out everyone, and definitely make sure you check out Kyleaye. He lost his week 1 battle, but his team was insane, and he was almost able to win a game against Envy, who's one of the most powerful coaches in this league. So, when looking at this matchup, yeah, Kyle's team is super unpredictable, and the player himself is super unpredictable. I really don't know how I'm going to approach this game. I have a plan, obviously, because I have a team, but we'll see how it goes. So, he has a Alolan Ninetales as the first pick, which I don't think is that great normally, but prepping for it makes it really tough, because Aurora Veil is really hard for me to take care of, because I have to rely on Brick Break or Defog, and he has a lot of ways to punish me trying to go for that. So hopefully I can take out the Alolan Ninetales as soon as possible. He has some sweepers, and Revavroom I think is pretty decent against me with an air balloon to take an earth power from an Amorous. He has the Bear Tick, which under snow and the defense boost with snow and Aurora Veil is super bulky and might be able to steamroll me depending on the situation. Roaring Moon can also sweep potentially. It's a little bit harder for Roaring Moon to sweep because I feel like I have a couple decent answers. He definitely wants to get a speed boost up at some point to add speed my team. Other Pokemon that are pretty good are actually Terra Fairy. Colossal is pretty hard for me to switch into. Normally you would think Garchomp is a good answer to Colossal, but then it turns into a Fairy type. I don't do a lot of damage with Earthquake, and then I'm going to take a decent damage in return with a Terra Blast Fairy move. So, not great there. He also has a Mew, which could be really anything that he wants it to be, and especially in the hands of Kyle, I'm kind of scared about that. So they're the most threatening ones against my team. Another Pokemon would be Hisuian Zoroark, just because it can play mind games, and also has good speed, outspeeding my Munkidori, MI, and Amorous, and hits super hard at choice specs. So, the first Pokemon I have is making sure the Alolan Ninetales hopefully doesn't do anything early game, hopefully not at all, would be Choice Scarf Garchomp with Iron Head. Now, if he has max HP Alolan Ninetales, it's a roll in my favor for me to kill, but I don't always kill on an Alolan Ninetales. But one I could get a crit, one I could flinch, one I could outright kill, and if Alolan Ninetales is very speedy to outspeed my Enamorous, and has like Freeze Dry to hit my Basculegion, then he might not be able to kill me in return with a Freeze Dry or a Moonblast. He definitely wouldn't. However, he would kill me if he has Blizzard, so I do have to watch out for that. Earthquake to hit everything else in the team, and Outrage hopefully does a lot of damage to the team, though Colossal is definitely a threat. I'm also hoping Rillaboom doesn't come, but it could definitely come in this game. Next Pokemon I have here is Choice Specs Basculegion. Yeah, he doesn't have a great switch in. Rillaboom thinks it can. It's taking a lot of damage from Shadow Ball. Roaring Moon resists both my stabs. You actually take over 50% from a Hydro Pump. And an Ice Beam is pretty close to killing you. So, Basculegion hits super hard. I have a little bit of physical bulk to maybe take on Revavroom a little bit better. Next I have Terra Poison Umbreon. It worked good against Mephisto, so hopefully the same result will happen this week. Basically a mixed defensive spread, hopefully to take on the Bear Tick, though Bear Tick is pretty bulky, and Foul Play doesn't do a lot of damage with Aurora Veil plus the Snow Boost, so I do have to watch out for that. Roaring Moon could also be a substitute set and take advantage of this Umbreon, but outside of that, it's going to be pretty hard for Kyle to take advantage of the Umbreon. We have an Amorous next here with Taunt and 3 attacks. Choice Specs is really good into his team, but he does have the Colossal, which can resist my Moonblast with the fire typing, and then could switch typings after that. Or Revavroom can also take between an Earth Power plus a Moonblast. If it's an Air Balloon, then it'll be able to take Earth Power. So, in Amorous, I wanted to be able to switch up moves, and Taunt just to make sure Mew doesn't do anything crazy. I could even Taunt on the Colossal, because I would live 1 hit. Sludge Bomb does over 50%, and make sure the Colossal doesn't get Stealth Rocks up. The next Pokemon I have is Choice Scarf Meowscarada with Play Rough. I should outspeed the Roaring Moon, and if there's a little bit of chip on it, maybe from my last Pokemon, or even like Ruskin from Garchomp, then Meowscarada should kill. U-turn to gain momentum, knock off to remove items like from Mew, and hit the Zoroark, killing it, and then Brick Break to remove the Aurora Veil if it is up. And fighting coverage is generally good to also hit the Bear Tick. I do have to watch out for Flame Body from Colossal. The last Pokemon I have is Girder with Terra Steel, though I think in almost all instances I'm going to run the Terra on the Umbreon. It resists the Rillaboom hits, and if there's a Mew on the field, I can go for a Toxic after I Terra Poison to make sure I don't get poison in return with Synchronized. So that's great for Umbreon. So Girder, it's going to take on hopefully the Bear Tick and hopefully the Roaring Moon. And maybe remove Hazard if Kyleaye gets a bunch of spikes up with Colossal. So that is my team. Hopefully it does well. Kyleaye is super unpredictable, but we'll see how this goes, and let's get right into the game. Alright, I have no idea what this team is. The Bellybolt is here, and the NOCTOWL is here. Is it Rillaboom plus like setting up Bellybolt? I have no idea. I should have known it was something like this with Kyle's matchup. Now, also, Umbreon doesn't really hit Gligar. So that's something I definitely want to note. Is he Scarf Ninetales on this? Because his team is pretty slow otherwise. Maybe as like a bulkier team. How much do I like Garchomp in this game? Not a ton. So honestly, I think I'm fine with if it's like Scarf Ninetales and I died to that. I think that's fine information to know. Though Umbreon definitely can't do anything to the Ninetales, so definitely got to watch out for that. Good luck to Kyle. This is gonna be quite the battle. Enamorus looks like it goes super good this game. Umbreon is really good, but it doesn't do anything to Gligar. And Girder looks useless. Basculegion basically get to kill. All right, Mew is the lead. Now, is he going to just set up spikes? Or is he going to go right for an Ice Beam? And do I go into Basculegion? His normal resist is NOCTOWL, so he has a normal resist. I mean, Ice Beam just kills me. So I probably don't want to stay in with this, right? Go into Basculegion? I think I go into Basculegion here. You set up Toxic Spikes or Spikes? That also would be annoying. I guess I go into Girder and Defog. Super Fang. Okay. Super Fang Mew. Okay. Well, I'm fine with this. NOCTOWL. I do so much damage with Hydro Pump. Rillaboom could come out here, but Hydro Pump does so much damage. Let's see, does he bring out the Rillaboom? Gorilla Grip. Okay, the Rillaboom comes out. Let's see how much damage I do. I'm doing like 60% if it's max HP. 55%? That's like 60%. I mean, I don't think I risk this. Grassy Glide, if he's Choice Banded, would kill me. I'm gonna go into Garchomp and get some recoil damage on this Rillaboom. The Terra Capped in this game is also Bellybolt, so I do have to watch out for that. Let's see what he does. Grassy Glide? Okay. That is so much damage. That has to be Choice Banded. I assume it's Adamant Choice Banded. Now, how much does that do to my Umbreon? Not a ton of damage. Another play is going into Meowscarada, but I think I'd take too much damage from that as well. I'm going to go into Umbreon, and we're going to Terra Poison right away. Yeah, this mon is a threat. It's not Adamant Grassy Seed, is it? Okay, no, let's see. 235. Yep, that is Adamant Choice Banded. Now I'm going to Terastallize, and I believe I Wish here. The Gligar can come in and set up Stealth Rocks, but this also means I get an opportunity to Wish into my Basculegion, and he doesn't really have a switch in now that the Rillaboom has taken over 50%. I think this is definitely the opportunity to tear up poison, though. Now, I am going to be weak to high horsepower. That's going to do 290 damage max to me. So after leftovers and grassy terrain, I will be able to take the hit if I don't want to protect and stay in. The Kyleaye should probably come out here. Kyleaye comes out, okay. Yeah, we're going to Terra Slice Poison. Woodhammer might 2 KO me. Woodhammer should not 2 KO me from the Rillaboom, so that is nice. And I believe my Masquerada is a pretty safe one-time switch into Rillaboom. I mean, Rillaboom could U-turn. It's not even that safe, honestly. Now, if he doesn't U-turn and my Basculegion lands a hit, it kills something. But Garchomp could also be healed up to full here. And I could get Stealth Rocks up. And I could pivot into Girder if I had to. Do I want the Garchomp healthy? I'd rather guarantee get a kill with the Basculegion than heal with the Garchomp. So let's see. If he goes for U-turn, that'd definitely be a nice play. But you would be taking chip damage from... Okay, he does. 26 damage. I even have to make sure, like, that the Gligar's not, like, an attack-invested Pokemon. Alright, so that looks like a 0-attack Gligar. Okay. So it's not like a... I mean, it could be like a acrobatic set, but it's not like a super offensive spread anyway with the Gligar. Let's see what he's going to switch out. Rillaboom seems pretty good here. I believe I go into Girder. Garchomp is another option, but that's a form of speed that I probably want. But Girder is not great this game because there's no Beartick, there's no Roaring Moon. So I'm okay with the Girder going down here. The downside is Toxic Spikes from the Mew. And then they would be, well, I guess at least the Umbreon would be able to take them on. And the Belly Bolt is out. Now, I believe the Umbreon should be able to take this on. Basculegion into Belly Bolt. I don't have a way to... I mean, if he's max HP, it's a 50-50 shot for me to kill with Hydro Pump, but it also means landing it, so it's really less than 50-50. I'm going to go into the Umbreon here. I can't get Toxic. I could get Thunder Waved. That would be a downside, but if he stays in, I should be able to Wish and get in my Garchomp next time. And then at that point, I might go for Stealth Rocks. It really depends on the situation. Hopefully, maybe even like with the Garchomp coming out, if Gligar goes for a U-turn, assuming like those same set of plays happen again, he could go on the Rillaboom. But I should live one hit with the Garchomp, and I would do decent damage back in return. But I do know it's like max HP, max attack Rillaboom. So I don't believe you should be able to do too much to me. So let's see what comes out. Gorilla Grip, okay. Now, he is getting some health. I'm getting health back in return. And he's not going to be able to knock me out with any one hit. So, I'm pretty good to go for a Wish here. He could over-predict. He could U-turn. But I think this is an opportunity to heal up my Garchomp. Because if he U-turns, he probably goes into Gligar. Assuming I go for a Toxic. He is going to switch out. So that is good to know. Hooters. NOCTOWL is coming out. Okay. And this is... I have no idea. Defense. Okay. If I went for a Toxic there, that would have been great. So... Grassy Seed... NOCTOWL. Is he going to be Substitute? Honestly, I think probably is. But do I go for the Toxic anyway? Yes. And he is sub. Okay. And he could be nasty plotting here. And I don't have a great way to break the substitute. So let's see. Umbreon to NOCTOWL. He has the defense boost. Foul play is definitely not going to break the sub. So what is my least valuable member that could break the sub and maybe switch in? Basket Legion just hits the team super hard. I don't have... If he's like a fast NOCTOWL, then I don't do a lot to it. You could go for a Hurricane here. I might have to waste a couple mon to try to break this. Or I just stay in with my Umbreon and go for foul plays. Yeah, I should have known he was going to be substitute. Girder is not that helpful, but I'm not going to break the sub. This is a really tough play. We're going to go into an Amorous. I'll be able to break the sub, and then Garchomp. I don't even do a whole lot with Outrage. I can at least get a taunt on this. Let's see, Enamorous. I knew I should have been, if he's Modest Hurricane, there's a 50-50 chance for him to knock me out. And I know he can't be, he's not going to be speed boosting. So Moonblast will definitely break the sub. I guess I can gauge from this damage whether he's going to be timid or modest. Another Calm Mind. So he's at +2. Okay. I don't think this is the worst situation. Now, if he's max HP, Moonblast is not going to break the sub. But that plus a Mach Punch from Girder should, and that should be okay. And if I go for a Moonblast here, I'll bring it down to like 50%, and he stays in. What do I have the Revenge kill? Garchomp with an Outrage would definitely kill. So I think that's the play. He could also miss with a Hurricane. So he has a bulkier spread. Air Slash, okay. I'm going to taunt here, because he would probably substitute. Okay, perfect. It's still not perfect, but I know it's a bulkier spread. My Basket Legion's not going to be able to kill. I think I go for the Moonblast. I could crit. I could lower the special attack. I bring it down to like 30%. Does Meowscarada kill it like 30%? Play Rough probably kills. It should kill. Garchomp, does Garchomp kill with an Iron Head? Probably does not kill. I'm going to go into Meowscarada and go for Play Rough. I do have Stab on my Play Rough, so that's why I'm thinking it does a little bit less damage. I definitely kill with Play Rough here. So, it could be very physically defensive, to be fair. I'm hoping Play Rough gets the kill here. And I don't even know if an Air Slash kills. If he's like not max special attack, definitely not. But that was definitely a good shout out by Harris to go with Taunt on the Enamorous, just in case there was any shenanigans. So I might have lost to that set otherwise. That was definitely cool. And I knew it was going to be substitute NOCTOWL for the with the Umbreon, so I should have planned around that a little bit better, but I think I'm pretty good with this outcome here. And what's going to be the switch in? Let's see. Oh, I miss. Oh, no. Okay. That's Protean. Okay, I get the kill. Okay. So I don't get swept by NOCTOWL. Yes. Okay. I'm pretty content with that. And that also means my The Shadow Ball, whenever I click it with Basket Legion, gets a kill, right? Or like something takes major damage. And I don't have, and like I hit Rillaboom, I don't have to risk going for Hydro Pump and missing. Yeah, I really like this situation now. And Amorous, someone had to go, so. And I feel like having max HP on the Girder is still definitely good to have. Though I don't have a ground resist anymore, so now do I keep this? No, I definitely want this because this is the speed I have on my team, and he's probably gonna go for a ground move. Let's see, Rillaboom, Choice Banded, Fairy. I mean, Woodhammer destroys me. Does my Girder take a hit? My Girder takes a hit. So I think I go into Girder. Hopefully I get a lot of recall damage from Woodhammer. He could U-turn out of here. Okay, he does U-turn out. Yeah, that still does so much damage. It's a critical hit, that's why. Okay. That might... Depending on what type of spread the Mew is, that might be problematic, that crit. Knockoff's not doing a ton, though. Psychic, probably... It really depends on if he's a boosting item. He could be Modest. I'm really not sure. It could be Scarf Ninetales at the end, for all I know. Belly Bolt comes out. What does this do? Volt Switch? I feel like I go into Umbreon. It clicks, so he could Volt Switch, go into Gligar, and then Earthquake fairly free. I think I'm okay with this, at least somewhat. Alright, Umbreon comes out. Let's see if he Volt Switch. The switch into Garchomp I feel like is pretty good. Are you sub on this as well? Are you Terra Electric? I feel like Terra Flying maybe is a play. Terra Flying, okay. So this is bird number 2 coming in. Bird number 3 is Gligar. Terra Blast, okay. Okay, that does nothing. That is 394, 316. Yeah, that is nothing. So that looks like it's no special attack Belly Bolt. I'm gonna Wish here. I maybe can get into Garchomp. I would like to get Rocks up. Ancient. Mew. Okay. I feel like I Toxic this. Well, it's Super Fang. Taunt. It could be Will-O-Wisp. You could go for a Psychic here because I am Poison. I feel like I could also go into Basket Legion and click Shadow Ball on the Mew. Like, I get a kill. If he goes for Will-O-Wisp, is that too problematic for me? I don't think so. I don't really care about the attack on this. Like, foul play damage. Psychic come out. But if he's Super Fang, Psychic's not going that much. And Basket Legion just hits the team so hard. And I imagine Basket Legion should take any, like, one hit. Thunder Wave. Okay, that's annoying. For sure. But as long as I get free switch-ins, it's not the biggest deal. Obviously, if I get paralyzed, that's really bad. We're clicking Shadow Ball. I mean, Belly Bolt would live the hit. He doesn't even... That's definitely not... Belly Bolt's not going to kill me. So I could stay in on it. And I'll figure out if it's like Assault Vest, so I'm doing like 50% with Shadow Ball. And it's probably Assault Vest, or like Super Special Defensive. But I feel like, yeah, I guess Garchomp wasn't that likely there. But it's T-Wave, Mew. Rule 34. Bellibolt, sure? Okay, well that's unfortunate. T-Wave, Mew. I feel like Volt Switch comes out here. Terra Blast could also come out. I think I go into Umbreon and I'm gonna Wish Up again. Definitely predictable. But knowing I can Toxic on it, it's also great. He also might have gone for a T-Wave to try to get me to be paralyzed, and then in turn the Mew becomes paralyzed with my Synchronize. But I am actually Inner Focus to try to avoid like Icicle Crash flinches or Iron Head flinches from the Roaring Moon and such, so that actually won't work out and I'll be able to get a Toxic on the Mew, which would be great. And I imagine I could stall it out, though if I am Thunder Waved, I could definitely get paralyzed and lose that way. Yeah, this team doesn't have like a breaker to like win the game, unfortunately. And I feel like the Ninetales is probably Scarf based on the way he's playing it. Now, does he SD here? He could U-turn. If he Sword Stances, that would be so annoying. Okay. Stealth Rocks. That's fine. I'll be able to Wish Up. And I should be able to get in my Garchomp. And if he's not Heavy Duty Boots on the Bellibolt, then he's going to be taking 25%. Might bring it close to in range of the kill with the Basculegion. Let's see. Ideally, I also would have just want to get rid of these rocks. U-turn. Fine. Seems like a decent amount of damage. That's like a little over 10%. But Gligar take a little bit of chip. Definitely need it, because Umbreon can't take it down. And Garchomp has a hard time taking it down, too. If the Ninetales comes out, do I go for an Iron Head? The answer is no. He could bring out Mew, but if he brings out Mew, I think I go into Basculegion. Because I don't want to get T-Wave, like, I don't want him to go for T-Wave on my Umbreon. I want my Umbreon to be in against a Mew. So that way I can Toxic it as it's paralyzing me. I think I take that trade of making sure that the Mew can event, like, ultimately beat me. I feel like it's Scarfed. He has Mew, which is defensive, Rillaboom, which is banded, Gligar, which is probably banded, and Bellibolt, which is also, like, probably defensive, and, like, a Noctowl meant to sweep. It could be Auroraville. I think I'm going to risk it with the Umbreon. I mean, I'll Toxic, Protect Stall, maybe sacrifice something. Let's see if he's, like, Hypnosis. Blizzard, okay. 333. Oh no. Ninetales. Blizzard. He did about 100 damage. Yeah, that's max special attack. It's either 2 or 3 hit KO. Yeah, it's Scarf. That's not great. Meowscarada can do something. Can Girder do anything? Girder can't take 2 hits. Basculegion can come in. I think I go for, I mean, I try to always nasty plot. Okay. Yeah, this isn't the greatest. My Toxic. If he's sub, I lose. Nasty plot again. Okay, this is not great. Let's see, +4. +4 Blizzard to my Umbreon. It's a roll to kill. I protect here, and hopefully I get unfrozen. I do not. It might not kill. Okay, I die. Meowscarada is not going to kill. I mean, I have to go into Garchomp here. This is reading like Scarf, Scarf, Scarf. But what do I do? I mean, I could double out here. You probably go into the Gligar, right? So I go into Basculegion and just go for a Hydro Pump. I like that play. He could also just go for Blizzard and try to kill me. But I think with how fast I went into Garchomp, I'm gonna hope he switches out. Man, I mean, obviously I could have just Iron Head, but like, based on the build of the team, it made sense. It felt like to me it made sense that the Ninetales was Choice Scarf. I'm switching out first. Doesn't mean anything because I already know I'm faster. Basculegion comes out. Are you staying in? I mean, this is also game if he gets it. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, nice. And I might, well, I do, you should know that I'm Scarf based on that information there. Okay, great. Huh. Hydro Pump could kill the Belly Bolt. And I don't have any information on the Belly Bolt. Like, I don't know if it's super specially defensive. Oh, there's a crit. It shouldn't make too much of a difference. The Rillaboom is very problematic. It's not looking great for me. Rule 34. Belly Bolt. And I miss. Huh. Yeah. This is not looking great. Oh. Meowscarada. Terra Blast is like a super safe play for him to go for. I'm gonna go for Hydro Pump. Yeah, Terra Blast was super safe. 295 to 168. Okay. Terra Blast, Flying. Yeah, that's no special attack. Yeah. Is the Basculegion even worth keeping now? It's Nasty Plot, Blizzard, Mew, or Ninetales. I still kind of need this to kill the Gligar. Yeah, I mean, I think I'd lose this game. Definitely unfortunate, but he definitely had a very good team into me. Garchomp, I guess? Yeah. Alright, let's see what I can do. Maybe I can lower the differential a bit. It's a 5-0 right now. Yeah, I didn't even, like, Gligar was really good. I did not expect Moose of this, which I kind of figured was going to be the case. Alright, we'll discharge. Okay, so I get that play right. Garchomp in the Belly Bolt. If he's physically defensive, I do absolutely nothing. Do I get Stealth Rocks up here? And try to wear this down with like a Garchomp sweep later on? I need damage on the Gligar still. And Terra Blast is super free. I can Outrage. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Crap. Man. Man. If I hit with the Basculegion earlier, like multiple times I had the chance to, Man, that is so much damage. You can go into Ninetales here. I did get Chip and a Bella Bolt, so that's definitely good. Wait, Fairy Bait? Oh, no. I was gonna say, that wasn't the real... It's definitely the Ninetales. Okay, so the question is, do I keep this? I mean, you go for a Blizzard here, right? I mean, I think I have to sack the Girder. Mew is still full health. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I mean, I died to 2 Blizzards. I died to Moonblast. I think I get O-code by Moonblast. Nasty Plot. Okay. I still sack this off. But then I think I wait on my next move. I mean, I go for a Mach Punch till I guaranteed that my... Yes, okay. Yeah, because if I lived, I could have defogged, but... Now I'm going to think about it a little bit. And then go into the Garchomp. He should know that I am Scarfed. Based on how Pokemon were switching out and such. But if I can get a kill with Garchomp on the Ninetales, the thing is the Rillaboom is still super healthy. Yeah, man, if the Basculegion was able to get any hits off or misses, I mean, I was relying on Hydro Pump. Okay, I guess there's the 30-second mark. Maybe he'll think that my Garchomp can't kill and it's over. It's really safe to go into Gligar anyway. But I can go for Iron Heads. I might be able to get the flinch. If I, like, am not... Well, he should know... Again, he knows I'm Scarfed because I switched out before him. But if I, like, am super aggressive... even if I'm super aggressive and go for Scale Shot, Rillaboom always revenges with Grassy Glide. It really doesn't matter what he does here. Okay, well, I do get the kill. He's Babiri Berry. That's super cool. Do I get the flinch? Let's get the flinch. Okay. I died to that. Oh, that's a cool set. I like that. Nasty Plot, Babiri Berry. Because I guess that had to be for Scarf Garchomp. Iron Head, right? Because what else on my team has steel coverage? Bronzong, I guess? And he could be Dark Pulse? Now, what do I go for here? Knockoff isn't going to kill. I could U-turn. I mean, I'm not winning this game. I could go for Play Rough. Let's see. You probably go into Gligar? I could have doubled into Basculegion. Rupert. Who is that the Belly Bolt? Gligar. Okay. Okay. Salt in the wound there. Looks like we definitely lost this game. He's gonna U-turn out into whatever. It doesn't matter. Good games to Kyle. He definitely had great prep and definitely showed in this win here. I feel like my team just didn't have enough going for it. Like enough pressure. It was like reactive. Like Garchomp reacted to Ninetales, and Amorous reacted to the setup in some regards. Meowscarada was always a revenge killer. The Umbreon obviously is always reactive. It just sits there and toxics in the play roughs or foul plays. If I get a crit here, that'd be great. Girder didn't have bulk up, and it was tough anyway. And then Basculegion was a great breaker. I just missed out on the kill. Let's see. U-turn. Yeah. I feel like you probably should have switched out anyway. I definitely died to 2 Grassy Glides from the Rillaboom. So, good game to Kyle. Man, a 5-0. That is hasn't happened in a while, but he had a great team and super unpredictable. A lot of things I didn't expect. Yeah, maybe this is a lesson to try to be a little bit more reactive. though I didn't even, like, there was a lot of prep against the Umbreon from Mephasto's part, the Terra Poison, and it still worked out very well. But again, I saw, like, that NOCTOWL was probably going to be sub, and I went for the Toxic anyway. Not that I think it made too much of a difference, but yeah, Kyle just had a great game plan here. So we're gonna lose this one 5-0. Good games to Kyle. He also had such a cool game against Envy and almost won, so it's neat to see him finally get his revenge there. He definitely got pretty unlucky against Envy. So I mean, getting my Umbreon frozen was not great, but it happens. So we are 1-1. Hopefully we can get back to above 500. It's nice to be above 500 week 1. I wasn't above 500 in my last draft league, but hopefully we can get more wins under our belt. We play Seabad, so it's going to be definitely a tough matchup. But yeah, again, consider subscribing to the channel. Make sure you check out Kyle's, links are down below. But until next time, later guys.